What's up? What it do? How you doing? I am back with another video. Today, EandE family, I'm showing you how to make peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Don't go nowhere. So I made a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie video over a year ago. However, I didn't like the way it turned out. It didn't have any sound to it, and it wasn't the best video that I've done. So I'm giving you a revised version of the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. So as with any good cookie recipe, this is going to start with 2.5 sticks of room temperature softened butter. To our 2.5 sticks of room temperature softened butter, we're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar. And to that, we're going to add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. So we're going to get our mixer down in our bowl, and we're going to let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes. We want to make sure that the butter and the sugars are very light and fluffy. So for about 2 to 3 minutes. So our butter and sugar has been creaming for about 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to scrape down the sides of our bowl so that we don't miss any of that goodness. So next we're going to add 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. You can add crunchy peanut butter to this if you like, but I'm just adding the creamy peanut butter to it. So that's 1 cup. Next, I'm going to add 2 room temperature eggs. And as always, EandE family, if you don't feel comfortable cracking your eggs over the bowl, crack them in a separate bowl so that you can look for any shells or imperfections. So that is 2 room temperature eggs. And then our last wet ingredient that we're going to add is some vanilla. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So we're going to get our paddle back down into our mixer, and we're just going to mix this until our peanut butter and our eggs are combined with our butter and sugar. So for about 2 minutes. So now it's time to add our dry ingredients. So I'm going to add 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I would not use cake flour for this, guys, because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't turn out too well. So 2.5 cups of cake flour, of all-purpose flour rather. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. Not that much salt. Okay, so now we're going to get that sifted down into our wet ingredients. So now it's time to add the good stuff. So I have some chocolate chips that I'm going to add. And yes, we're adding lots of chips to this because there's nothing worse than biting into a cookie that's supposed to have chips in it, chocolate chips, and there's not enough chocolate chips. So that was 1 bag. And I'm going to add about half the bag of this. And then I'm going to add some peanut butter chips to this. Because after all, they are peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. So, you gotta have some peanut butter chips thrown in there. So I'm gonna add some of those. Actually, we adding the whole bag. We ain't being stingy. Okay. So I've got my bowl back on our mixer. We're gonna get our paddle back down into our bowl. And I hope nothing comes flying out this bowl because it's pretty full. We're just going to mix until the peanut butter chips and chocolate chips are incorporated into our dough. So I have my tray with my cell pack. And we're just going to get spoonfuls of this dough, y'all. And get it out onto our cookie sheet. Just like this. You don't even have to pat it out. You can pat it out if you want to. But there's really no need to. So we're just going to fill up our cookie sheet. And this is what your unbaked peanut butter chocolate chip cookie should look like. So we're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven until the edges are a little crispy, but the middle is still nice and soft. Y'all been here before. You already know what's going to happen. When we come back, we're going to get a taste of these amazing homemade peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. You don't want to miss this. Y'all don't go nowhere. Look at those cookies, guys. Mm-mm-mm. Looks absolutely delicious, doesn't it? This is for order, so I can't eat out of this box. I still got to finish putting cookies in here. So yes, I do take orders for any dessert. But y'all know I had to put a cookie to the side for myself, so let's get a taste of this peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. Light and fluff. Ooh. Girl, I'd be amazed when I outdo myself. I say that a lot, don't I? That's because it's true. Light. The perfect amount of crispiness. The perfect amount of chocolate chips. And peanut butter chips. Oh my goodness. Pair this with a glass of milk. Why not dunk it? Try this out, y'all. And if you live in my area, you don't want to try it out, hit me up. I'll bake some for you. But oh my goodness, these are amazing. As I always tell you, EandE family, I promise you will not be disappointed. And that's it for today, EandE fam. Like, share, comment on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that you can be notified when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And as always, EandE family, don't forget to live a little, love a lot. Y'all be easy. Telling you, try these cookies out. Y'all know I don't steer you wrong. Bye, y'all.